If there's one thing that younger players should know when they come into the league is they're going to be asked some stupid questions. Stupid questions that might get them in a bit of trouble. Stupid questions that they're better off just saying, nah, I ain't playing that game. But at the same time, you want to see if they have the stones to say what they really think or if they're just going to play a game. I don't know. This happened in the WNBA draft where there was a question of start, bench, cut. And the three options were Diana Taurasi, Caitlin Clark, and Sabrina Ionescu. Now, most common sense wise, from my vantage point, one player's retired. So it doesn't matter if you think she's the greatest player of all time. She's retired. So if you're cutting somebody, you're cutting Diana Taurasi. Now the decision is who you're starting and who you're benching. And there's not a singular person on the face of planet Earth that really thinks that Sabrina Ionescu is better than Caitlin Clark. And if they do, it's because they just don't like Caitlin Clark and they're a fucking hater. That's all. Because anyone with common sense knows that the player who's going to be first team All WNBA for literally the rest of her career until she gets too old is Caitlin Clark. That said, this question was posed. And a couple of players really showed not the wisest or most common sense shit. But I digress. Let's talk about it. I want to get y'all thoughts because someone's about to get cooked. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, Women's Basketball. We talk facts of our villains here. For those of you who are new to the channel, love y'all. Jumping on board, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. We have crossed over 8,400 subscribers. I thank you so very, very much. Let's get to 10,000 before the season begins. Let's go. I might as well just share the video because I try, 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 I try so very hard because I am a fan of hers, but man, she says some ultra dumb shit. Let's just play it. Hailey Van Lith, remember who cooked your ass twice, not once, but twice. Cooked you. If you don't remember, we can go back with a little reflectionary, a little memory, a little trip down memory lane when Iowa played Louisville in the round of 8, the Elite 8. Caitlin Clark went for 11 for 19, 58% from the field, 8 for 14 from 3, 11 for 13 from the line. She had 41, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. She had a triple-double. They beat Louisville 97-83. For those of you who don't remember, that was a game where people thought that this was to Hailey Van Lith, even though they say that it wasn't. Hailey Van Lith says it wasn't. Caitlin says that it wasn't. Who gives a shit? Because she damn sure couldn't see her. And then she made her voyage over to LSU. And when they played LSU in the round of 8, again, the Elite 8, Iowa beats LSU 94-87. Caitlin Clark goes 13 of 29, 45% from the field, 9 of 20 from 3, 6 of. Oh, shit. She went for 41 points again. 12 assists and 7 rebounds, and almost another triple-double. This girl averaged 41 when she played Hailey Van Lith. And yet this is what Hailey Van Lith says when she's asked the question.
Flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Caitlin.
And she said it with her chest. But I'm going to show you a few more of them so you see the others, how they use their brains. But they all know that Caitlin Clark, you're not cutting. Even if you're not starting her, I think they're all wrong, but you're not cutting the best point guard in the WNBA. When you got to see her to start your season after she done cooked your ass twice.
I don't want to play. They're all starting. I'll sit on the bench.
Smart girl.
I'm going to start Caitlin.
That's Madison Scott. Smart woman here.
I'm going to start Caitlin. I'm going to bench Sabrina. And I'm going to cut Diana.
Smart woman right here. She knows who's actually still in the league and who's not.
Even though that's the GOAT, I still got to do what I got to do. And yeah.
I would start Diana Taurasi. I would bench Caitlin Clark, and I would cut Sab. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start DT, bench Caitlin, and I'm going to bench Sabrina. I'm not cutting anybody.
Start Diana, bench Caitlin, and cut Sabrina. Sorry.
I can cut Diana Taurasi since she's retired, and then I'm going to start Caitlin Clark and bench Sabrina.
Can I start all of them? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start all of them.
You got to start DT. You know, she the vet. Clark subbing in, you said. And then I'm going to go Sabrina on the bench. That was hard.
Start Diana, bench Sabrina, and cut Caitlin.
Remember Anissa Morrow? Remember where she played? LSU. I mean, the two of these two. But the difference is that Anissa Morrow don't have to guard Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin Clark will cook her ass too, if that ever happens. If she's ever having to guard her, she'll cook her ass too. How in the world are y'all cutting Caitlin Clark?
Start DT, bench Caitlin, and cut Sabrina, but that just I don't feel right that coming out of my mouth.
Well, there you have it. Hailey Van Lith has done it again. Hey, that's her swag, and she said that shit with her chest. She said it with her chest. And she got to see her to start the season. Good luck. Good luck, Hailey. But that LSU anger still lives in their soul. We're the only two that said cut Caitlin Clark are the two girls that played at LSU. Hailey Van Lith, Anissa Morrow. Go figure. But Hailey, common sense. You got destroyed by her twice. Hey, and she's the first Team All WNBA point guard. 4th in MVP voting. Good luck. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks. Like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.